She wanna ride the wave, Murray's.
Wave, Murray's. Her she wanna ride a wave, Murray's. Remy getting handy in the loud is the reason why my vision so blurry. She only got a nigga versatile with the style, baby, there ain't no worries. They mad cause I'm living in it now when they girls love it when I talk dirty. Oh, that she fond of me, yeah. You can tell the way that she fondles me, yeah. Ask me if the baby's my sign, unless I'm divine, and you can have a good time with me, yeah. Act like a horror, she on to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to the Hard Pause Podcast. It's your boy Julian Black here with Quarter Water TV and Hudson Redwater with episode 58 of the Hard Pause Podcast. As usual, every stream, the music playing in the background, the links are in the description. Please go give Mark Matthews, Sean Silver, Slump Zero, and Hollywood Zombies a spin on Spotify. Much love, it'll be appreciated. So, all right, gentlemen. All right, so first thing I wanted to get into, we had that a video. I've watched a good chunk of it. This will be Terrell's first time seeing it. I'm sorry, Quarter Water TV's first time seeing it, and be Hudson's first time seeing it. And it's, I guess somebody wrote into a podcast. What is this podcast called? I forgot the name of it. Hold on, let me pull it up. I want to give them.
I literally didn't watch none of that shit. Like,
you said you was going to do it authentic.
Yeah,
it's called the Comfort Level Podcast, and they're a very professional podcast. I actually saw this video. I didn't watch the entirety of it, but I do know a chunk of what's going on there. But it's basically, in a nutshell, it's a man that wrote in to their podcast. Am I an asshole for divorcing my wife for being a stay-at-home mom? And my first inkling was, yeah, nigga, you asshole. But then as you look into it, you got to kind of read into the hold on, let me share my screen real quick. We got to kind of read into it to hear the whole story. There's more to it than what we know. And here, let me go hit that play.
Am I the asshole for divorcing my wife for being a stay-at-home mom? Wow. I, male 30, married my wife, female 30, around 5 years ago. We've been dating since high school. I loved how smart, ambitious, and driven she was. We bonded over academics and nerd stuff. We both landed good jobs in the same city right after college. 3 years into marriage, we had our baby. We decided on sending our child to daycare after 6 months, but when 6 months were up, she refused to go to work and send our child to daycare. Her argument was if I picked up more work, we could afford a single income household and she'll be saving us money being a stay-at-home parent, that it was better for our child as well. I refused. Daycare is normal. If it was only me working, I would have to work way more hours, be exhausted, and not spend as much time with my child. I said if she was scared about daycare, we can work in different shifts to stay home with our baby, like tag team. She refused.
See, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Like, as they got into it, they already had a prearranged arrangement. They already had a prearranged agreement as a spousal, and I think that they're gonna get into her reasoning as to why. And I understand, and I do agree with it too. I'd much rather have my child's mother take care of the kid at home, if at all possible. But I understand that comes with a huge amount of sacrifice. Which, if they already made an arrangement, and their life is gonna be hella easier if she goes to work too. Oh, what's up, Frosty? Shout out, big dog. Coming in from Instagram. I forgot to say we are streaming on Facebook, actually LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram. I forgot I threw
LinkedIn up there.
LinkedIn in there. I just said, oh, why not? Let's see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna let it keep playing. You guys got anything you want to say yet, or you want to still listen to more?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing yet.
Okay, here you go.
Is saying that does not work for her. And as a mom, she needs to be with her baby at all times. This caused a huge fight between us. She quit her job. She took care of the baby during my work hours and wanted me to take care of cooking dinner on weekdays, cleaning, and baby care on weekends because stay-at-home moms deserve breaks too. This dynamic really made me resent her. I tried communicating many times. The load of bills and insane work hours alone with not being able to enjoy time with my baby all deeply upset me. When I was sure she was not going to listen to me, I filed for divorce. The court gave us 50-50 custody, no alimony or child support since I proved it was her own decision to stay at home, something I never agreed upon, and her career break was only around a year. I moved back in with my parents and they have room for our baby too. Meanwhile, my ex-wife is struggling living paycheck to paycheck. My wife stays with my mom when I work. My mom offered my ex the same, but she was so mad at me that she refused and enrolled our baby in a daycare. I refused
I think what they meant was the baby stays with the mom, not the wife.
to pay it
Yeah.
since she can just leave our kid with my mom. My ex-wife and her friends are calling me the asshole for divorcing her over being a stay-at-home mom and not providing any support.
See, what's weird is she didn't want the daycare while she was married, while they had a comfortable arrangement. She didn't want it at all. She didn't want to work. She wanted to stay home. But now she's insisting on sending. It just seemed like she's kind of a disagreeable woman.
Yeah.
She just wants what she wants, and that's it.
Yeah, and it seemed like she just hit him with the switcheroo, like after, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like she was on one thing, she was on preaching one thing at one point, then as soon as she had the baby, she hit him with the switcheroo. Like,
And like, what
that's
you
what
gonna
it
do?
sound like to me. Yeah, like I don't want to work no more. Fuck that. That's what it sound like to me. Like,
The kicker for me was like, you don't want to work, and then you want me to come home and handle your responsibilities during the week. Like when I come home, the kids should be good, the food should be cooked. This is part of what you asked for.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm never doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing if you staying at home and I'm paying that. I'm not doing shit.
That's what taught me.
It's an unwritten sacrifice. Like even when in the period of time while I was married, my hey, what's up, Jess coming in from Twitch.
Salute.
Salute. I think that's okay. If that's biddies, I don't have the Twitch streams set up. Thank you for the biddies, big dog. Jesse Yum is coming. And yo, also too, if you could check Jesse Yum's out on Twitch, she's actually, I think she was streaming now. I have her tab open up in here, but I had to mute everything because everything's playing over. But I guess we could finish watching this a little longer, see what else they got.
Am I the asshole? And then there's a little update. The comment section truly shows how sexist the community is. With you're the asshole comments calling me broke and asking me to man up. Others.
Oh, big up to Jesse. Jesse just hit us with the raid. Much love. Oh, I did see no extra viewers pop up. Thank you, Miss Jess.
Let me say this too before you play it, right? This is shit I don't like. As soon as it don't matter what side it is, as soon as the man don't do something, the woman do, all of a sudden you all these tropes and all this other shit. Like you know what I'm saying? You broke, yeah, this, yeah, that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, insecure. It's always something like.
Yeah. It's always gonna be something. So yo, but shout out to Miss Jessie. On Twitch has this awesome thing where if you're live streaming on Twitch and you can actually set up a raid where once you're ready to log off, you can dump your viewership into your homie stream and you go in and bounce in. So it's a good way for streamers to network and have their viewers like watch other liked like streamers that are similar to them, or not even similar, but just their other homies. But I appreciate the raid, Miss Jessie.
Yes, we definitely appreciate that.
Oh, you was on the ad? Hold up, shit. I would have hit you off with a gifted sub for September. I don't have it pulled up, so I can't do it right now. But if when I pull it up, I'll hit you off with that gifted sub.
Saying mom deserves to be with their baby, and I'm the asshole for taking that away from them. My marriage was based on equality. I never wanted to be the sole breadwinner. And to everyone telling me mom staying home is the best and the thing to do if you can afford it, I was clearly saying we cannot. Daycare expense would have been 30% of my wife's salary, 15% of our joint income.
30%?
Daycare is expensive as shit.
Yeah. I was not even demanding daycare. I offered my mom's help. Part-time, different shifts, anything that would ensure me to have quality time with my child too. She refused that, turning me to an ATM and domestic help. To everyone saying, I've given her one more time.
It just sound like I swear to God, it's now the more and more she read, it just sound like as soon as she got pregnant, she ain't want to do shit. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like, this working stuff is like that's what it sounds like.
How about you pick up more hours? We can afford like you.
And when you come home, I ain't doing nothing either. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me.
And she want weekends off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like she just when he home, she don't want to do nothing either. So that's what it sounds like. She just as soon as she got pregnant, she disgusted with work. Like
I told girl no once, immediately called me A noodle dick.
I
The Burger King get
left
hit
it
up.
with the burger, hit a Bravo back up.
Oh man. Yo, Chris, we still gotta grab you up on here one of these days. Chris is a funny dude.
Chris ass is crazy, man. Nigga, Chris be sending me shit on IG. I be crying, nigga. Sometimes some of them shits I be fucking crying, nigga.
Yeah, I'm behind on my IG messages. I hate when I get like that, but I try to go through and look at everything they send though. But it'd be a lot.
That shit be crazy. Yeah.
And I know I get crazy when I be thinking of a bunch of shit and I'll be sending. I try to slow down these days and try to isolate it to like certain things I think I want to talk about. So that's what some of the shit I'll send you. But then I noticed, okay, I sent so much bullshit. I gotta let you know if it's something I want to talk about.
Yeah, it be certain shit. I'll be like, I don't. Some of this shit just be funny shit.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna let this one ride out some more.
Phase of childhood only stays for a little while. I missed over a year of my child's life. Big moments, smiles, and phases due to this arrangement.
Big up, Megan
my wife
Park.
did not care or sympathize. It was my duty to provide for her and her right to stay home with the child.
Sunday troublemakers.
Further, I was responsible for fending for myself, for food, washing dishes, and cooking dinner, and cleanups every day. And on my only day off, the only day I could possibly spend with my child, I had to clean the house, cook all the meals, meal prep for a week, do laundry, mow, etc. I only got time with the baby for about 6 hours. Max 12 hours every week. I was working over 80 hours a week at office and another 28 hours doing housework. What she did was take care of our baby, and I'm not dissing her for that, just that I wanted time with our child too. And when I realized she was not going to listen to me at all, I filed for divorce because I didn't want to miss years of our child's life. To everyone saying I'm taking advantage of my wife, I do not know how your family is. My parents love my child. I am my parents' only child, and my kid is their only grandchild. To those who say I'm hurting my child, bringing in unknowns, my child is having a great time being pampered with my mom, loves the time she spent with me. To the people who ask what I won, time with my child, memories with my child, a relationship with my child rather than being a ATM. And to the people who say I never loved my wife, I did, until I realized that she did not love or care about me, that she only cared about what she needed and wanted and treated me like an ATM and a slave. It was heartbreaking to realize, but it was not a relationship I wanted to continue with. She took away my time with my child, and that is not something I can forgive easily. I would rather be a present dad with my child. Am I the asshole?
I ain't mad at that nigga at all. Not even one way. His life was easier divorced from her. Like it was. She made his shit harder. Yeah, like
because he was stuck. You know, she probably didn't think he was gonna have the balls to leave her. He probably thought he was all in love, and then people don't understand. Or they know there's a way out with marriage because we got these no-fault divorces. But I don't think some people think that the other one is gonna leave. That's why they push the issue, and then they act blindsided. Like I had a person I knew. They were going through a divorce, and they got couple of dudes blindsided with the divorce. They didn't even see it coming. Right? They thought the marriage. They knew they had problems, but they didn't think the marriage was over. But then while they're sitting in court or dealing with shit, their wife is crying, and she's the one that initiated everything. She's the one that put them in that situation, you know. So it's rough when that situation pops off like that, though.
That's why it sound like to me. It sound like to me like she might have had a little side thing going on this side too. Like
you know what it was too.
She being too disagreeable.
You think she might have a side piece sneaking up in there during the day?
She wanted to work 80 hours a week, come home, dude. She got mad free time to run around, keep him out the house. I'm just saying. Sound like she might have a little something on the side.
Plus, when a baby's small, it's like feeding them, or even within a year, sitting at home, feeding them, keeping them comforted, changing them, put them in front of the TV. You probably catching naps and shit. Babies in the playpen. You at home chilling during the day. You know what I'm saying? Not always. Some babies are more demanding, like especially when you're a new parent and you want to hold them motherfuckers all the time. You get them accustomed to being held all the time. Then you can't catch a break.
Shit, that's your own fault. You can't blame nobody else though for that shit.
That's
if
true.
You're the one doing that shit. Like what? I don't know. I'm to me, it just sound he didn't divorce her because she didn't want because she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. He did because he was willing to let her stay at home. She just ain't want to do shit.
Yeah,
He tried to
and
work
he
it
was
out.
even doing it like to do opposite shifts, swap things out. He just wanted help. He wanted to be able to get those important moments with his child, and she was taking them all away.
You
Yeah.
can't blame him for that. You can't blame him
At
Me
for
all.
that.
personally, when girls talking about getting married, I start problems like, bitch, I don't like
Oh man, this
the
nigga
sound of your flip flops make. It's over.
Oh my god, man. I
Flip
don't know.
Flip-flops sound
That's a
aggressive.
rough one, man.
Aggressive flip flops. Yeah, but yeah,
That was a rough one, man.
and I remember those broke days, man, working 16 hours in a row. And that's one thing I could give the ex-wife. If it was about me making bread, she left me the fuck alone. If I was tired and exhausted from working, she left me alone. She want to argue every other time. And if I just say I'm tired, even if it was family events, she would not make me go. She let me stay. But then sometimes I would sacrifice my sleep and go because I know there's something she really wanted me to do. So I would go. And then once you put me in a place with a little bit of liquor and cool people to talk to, you got to come get me when it's time to go home because I'm chilling.
Mhm.
I'm chilling. And plus I was cool with her family. Her family was like, I was tight with her family. So it was like me visiting my homies whenever I went on those big family excursions.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was a rough one. I had a couple other videos, but I don't think I had got them downloaded.
I ain't mad at homie at all, dog.
I'm glad he got up out of there. Get up out of
Me
there.
too, yeah, me too. Like I'm glad he got up out of that shit. That shit wasn't gonna do nothing but get worse too. Like,
and it sounded like he had a better quality of life getting rid of her.
yeah,
And then
it was easier, way easier for him, and he got to spend time with his kid. Like,
And she had to do exactly what she didn't want to do in the first place. She should have just got a job.
yeah.
She shoulda just got a
she
job.
should have, or what she should have did was, if she really wanted to stay home, she should have just did stay home, and then when he came home, just did her job. Still, he would have been still willing to do that shit. She could have stayed at. She could have had her cake and eat it too. Like, she just wanted to push too far. Like,
Focus.
That's
and
what
focus
happened. Like,
Focus his weekends and his days off for him to have time with the kid. For him, because that's all
for
he
him
cares
to rest.
about.
For him to rest and him
Rest?
to have time with his kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted to push it, like she wanted to, and I'm pretty sure, as reasonable as a person as he sounds like he is, that it would have been them days that he probably would have gave her a break. Because if he's spending time, if this is the thing, if he come home and he's spending time with the kid, all she had to do was clean and go about her business.
Yep.
Facts.
Go chill out. Go relax.
Like, it take all day to clean a house that you was in all week. What the fuck?
See, you know what too? Like me growing up, like my mom was a bit of a neat freak. She like, I didn't even realize dust existed until I was an adult and had my own shit. Because I never saw dust. Because she would be wiping shit down all the time, and even on the weekends. Saturday morning, we get up, she'll hit us off with a little bit of some breakfast, and then it's time to start cleaning. Or sometimes we would clean first and then grub. But most of the time, she knew we were starving. I was a little starving ass nigga. So she would feed us, and we'd listen to music, wipe down the back stair, because we had these back stairs with they were all wood, so they would collect dust in the corners. So she would have us wash that shit down with Murphy's oil soap once a week, which I hated doing. I hated doing.
What it is, if you do it, you get a routine, and it becomes easy because then you got a routine, and you're like, all right, I know what bang bang bang. Yeah.
And then we had the bathroom. We had to hit the bathroom up. We took turns. We had to do the bathroom, me and my sister. So the one who did the kitchen floor didn't have to do the bathroom. The one who did the bathroom didn't have to do they would swap it up. They made it fair, But then I was the only one that had to go out and do yard work, which is probably why I can't stand yard work to this day. I pay somebody to do that.
And
shit.
the shoveling, we always got to do the shoveling, the yard work, and got to be in the house cleaning. That's why a lot of black men is domesticated a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us is self-sufficient because most of us grew up in households where we had chores and we still had to do yard work and take the garbage out and all that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? My girl cousins ain't never had to do no yard work. Never. It's always me and my boy cousins outside doing the yard work and
right.
shoveling and shit. My girl cousin ain't never had to do that shit.
You said, and she go do the dishes. I keep forgetting to check up on Instagram. It don't look like we got anybody in there right now. I got to shout out my boy Frosty that wanted to. He wants to come through and jump in on the joint. He actually does audio. I think audio engineering shit.
Oh, wow.
Like
that's fire. That's fire. We probably could use him for.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, definitely.
Where he can give us some tips and shit on the audio and shit like that.
He tried to give me some tips too when I told him I already had these Shure mics, so I was trying to keep it uniform.
Yeah,
he was telling me of another mic that's cheaper than the Shure that still gives you good quality, just as good quality audio. And I was like, man, I already done invested in some Shure mics.
Yeah, it's already shored out. Like, yeah,
I already shorted up.
I got three of these hoes now.
I just think the Shure, especially the USB one, is so easy to use. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
plug and play. Like, shit
and Shure. By the way, they're not paying us, but Shure actually, set these joints up to be for podcasting. Like Shure and Elgato, like the Elgato camera got. It looks like shit now because I got my lights down low. But this camera is a freaking 4K camera. It's pretty tight. But I just don't feel like having these blaring ass lights in my eyes. Even though I do got these shades, I probably could. And these is like blue blockers. They're not actually prescription glasses. Oh, I thought I missed a comment. But yeah, the Elgato's making shit straight up. I got the Elgato key lights. We can control them. We can change the brightness for them. And then this camera right here is off the chain. Though I could turn the light up so y'all can actually see a little better quality of the cam. Where's the? There we go. And I could control these lights through my phone too. That's another thing I like about Elgato. See, this joint get bright. Now you can see all my wrinkles and shit.
Elgato's the people that make the capture cards and all that shit, right?
Yep. I got a Elgato capture card for my PS5. So when I do game streaming with the PS5, I actually could just stream it through my PC.
Oh yeah, that shit look way different with the light on too. Like,
yeah, look, it's crispy once you put the lights on, you know. And I keep the lights low because it's easier on my eyes. And then you could, like, what I like these, you could cool them off some. You could change the. Like, so if I was trying to use these and it was a little bit of a pale person, we could warm them up a little bit, you know? Like, I could leave them up. Like, even right now, it still looks better than what it was. It has a little better lighting. I probably should have it on a setting like this instead of as dark as I do.
And they be having it looking like you in a cave and shit.
I'm about to say he look like he in a bunker somewhere.
Hey, word. That's how that shit be looking for real. Like,
yeah, I'm in my bedroom, bro. I need to move it back to the office. I have a whole ass office next door. Julie got her PC set up in there, and I need to move some stuff off the wall and move my desk to the opposite side. And we're gonna have that as a setup. And I'll probably put a couple extra gaming chairs, and we can move the when we have everybody over, like when we have Sauce and Hudson and you over, we can put the what's my joint called? Oh, the Rode Podcaster Pro. Got multiple mic hookups. Bring the MacBook Pro in there, or if I got the PC in there, we can use it through the PC. Multiple camera angles. I got this camera. I got 2 other 4K cameras, and then I got 2 other 1080p cameras that will do just fine. That I could hook up too. So I got some equipment up in this hurl.
Yeah, you a little movie studio.
Yeah.
Welcome to Black Studios. Brought to you by Quarter Water TV.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that shit, but did y'all see that shit with Crazy Leg, the old school breakdancing nigga, threatened Lord to put hands on Lord Jamar?
No, I heard. I didn't tap in to really find out.
Look, pull that shit up. I'm sure you can pull it up on YouTube or something like Crazy Legs Lord Jamar. I'm sure you can pull that shit up. Like, that shit crazy. Like, see, this the thing I don't. See, the shit I don't like, the shit Lord Jamar challenged them niggas to a debate. Like, where did this hand shit come from? Like,
facts.
Well, when you don't,
what is that like?
You don't have the weapons that will prosper in a verbal exchange. You want to throw hands, so.
But what I'm saying, you know why I don't like that? All right, where that's supposed to go?
Nowhere.
But I'm saying how niggas supposed to feel about that though.
Yeah, you starting a little.
Yeah, you starting something. Like, what is that?
Over nothing. Over
Yeah, over nothing. Over what? Niggas ain't lying. Motherfuckers telling the truth.
True,
It is what it is. Like, yeah. But I'm saying, what is he trying to do though? Like I don't get that.
Yeah,
Which one
I
y'all
saw
think
that
I should
part.
grab? Urban Political TV.
You probably gonna if you put
Forgotten Kings.
UPTV, you probably gonna play let me see. Try that one. See if that one
This one?
might play. Yeah, that might play the whole shit because urban
So-
politicians, he gonna have commentary. and
A
shit.
lot
I
of
wanna see if it
commentary. Fair
do-
use.
Yeah. I fuck with him though. I like
Yeah.
I fuck with Big Ant.
Listen.
Salute the Big Ant.
Lord
UPTV.
Jamar,
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
every
Salute.
opportunity
Salute.
to step to me. Step to me, man. We could do it. I'm saying, like let's do like a boxing match. You and me. Let's do a boxing match. Me and Lord Jamar, and we'll donate the money towards hip hop education.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten
I
Kings
gotta skip this.
TV. That's right, Forgotten.
Do what?
So I'd have hit the skip.
What Lord Jamal say?
I don't think Lord Jamar ain't respond yet. He definitely gonna have a live responding soon. Definitely.
He's putting it as a exhibition match to raise money for charity. He's not. It doesn't seem like he's being 100% like ignorant with this shit. But it's still, you could have a debate.
But it's kind of like he doing that white people shit. This what I be saying about them niggas. I'm gonna show you what he doing. You challenging them. So if I see you, how that's supposed to go? That's what I'm saying. Like how that, like you talking crazy. You saying little slick shit, but you talking crazy at the same time. Like what is that? Like that's what I'm saying. Nobody had brought no violence nowhere into nothing. Like what are you talking about? Like. And then the truth be told, it ain't enough of y'all. Like y'all gonna have to. It'll have to be every Latino to like. They had to get every single one of them. Puerto Ricans. It ain't enough of y'all to be even trying to do nothing. Like what is that? Like that's stupid. Like what is that? Like
the history's the history though. It ain't gonna change the history.
Yeah, you could even let's say Crazy Legs catch Lord Jamal, whoop him out. Nigga, the truth is the truth still. Like,
and what's Crazy Legs issue? Like, just to readdress it, what's Crazy Legs issue with? What did Lord Jamal say that Crazy Leg got an issue with?
Nothing. You know what I think it is for real? I swear to God, it's the racist is coming out of people, man. I feel like people got a problem with you saying that with the culture that they love and they spent their life on came from us, like. That's what I think the problem is. Like, if people get mad, they want to get violent to the point. Like, that's crazy. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, because it's nothing else. Nobody brought no kind of violence nowhere. Like,
no, we just want to have a debate, and nobody showed up.
Nobody, because nobody gonna have no facts. Like, everybody know they saying BS. Because if you notice, think about this. All three of us, we old enough to know. Even in the 90s, we ain't back in them 70s eras. But think about the 90s. Wasn't nobody running around saying this goofy shit?
Yeah, facts.
I didn't hear nothing about they wasn't saying no Caribbean started no hip hop or no Puerto Rican started no hip hop when I was in high school. I never heard that shit.
Me neither.
It was in.
That's like some new shit. It's like they waiting for the elders to get old and die off and start lying and shit. It's a colonizer trick. That's a colonizer for real. That's a colonizer. But yeah, that's a colonizer trick. Like guarantee you when the dude that invented the cell phone, when he passed, he's a legend. He's still alive. When he end up passing eventually, they gonna start lying about that. I bet you. Watch. I bet you they gonna start lying about that. Oh, we invented the cell phone. No, you didn't. What was his name? Eugene Russell or something like that. I think his name was.
Oh, Eugene Russell, the inventor of the cell phone.
The cell phone, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to pull up his Wikipedia. I'm gonna pull it down because I'm scared of what's going. some weird
Yeah,
shit.
but I don't like that though. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't like that. Like,
I don't like this whole vibe that's going on. This whole energy of like everybody lying ridiculous. Like lying's at an all-time high.
yeah, like what is and they like and it's like directed towards us though.
Facts.
Like all these lies is I don't like it either. Like I don't like it at all. You got people pretending to be us, they not. All of a sudden, but I swear to God, 20 years ago, nobody wanted to be black.
What was the
Nobody.
Dude?
Like
Eugene something you said?
Russell.
Okay.
Just Google the man who invented the cell phone.
Some other shit's coming up. They showing me some old white dude. Hold up.
Nah, see, that's wrong. Here we go.
It already started.
Exactly.
Here we go. I'll pull it up. Oh, it says mobile phone inventor, and it goes Eric Tigersheld and Martin Cooper.
Nah, you got to go. Who invented the digital cell phone? Jesse Eugene Russell. Because all that other cell phone shit don't even matter if you ain't get the digital joint. Like, what other cell phone could you have if it ain't digital? Like, you got a cell phone, you got to plug in your house. Like, what the fuck y'all had? Like, yeah, that's brother. Salute to this brother. That's the real man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He the reason why we walk around with these iPhones and all this crazy stuff. Like,
I was just having a conversation with some folks, right? And we were talking about when I was young and shit, and the cell phone first came out and text messaging first came out. I always thought I thought with the time that humanity been on the earth, why isn't there something more efficient than this? Why do I gotta punch all these numbers to do a text message? Why isn't it like a better situation? It should be like a screen or something that you could touch. I was thinking like that, and then all of a sudden, as an old man, now they got that shit. They had that shit for decades now, but
they been had that shit, man. If you think about it, remember that movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mm-hmm.
It's the part that they was using FaceTime and that shit.
Yeah, I remember going to Epcot Center in Disney World in 1984, and they was showing. We went to the Michael Jackson exhibit because Mike was lit, and then we went to Epcot Center. They had the Vision. They was calling them Vision phones.
Yeah, they had that. I mean? They had all that shit. I'm telling you, because if you remember the Total Recall, he was at his desk. It was on a house phone though, but it still was like basically FaceTime. They was looking at each other when they was talking. They was doing that shit. They been had that shit.
In Epcot Center, they actually had the little portals in the homes where it's like it's on the wall or on the table, and you can literally it was a screen, and you can literally talk like we talking right now, but it was just like a little port that they had the phone in. They had that back in '84, and I mean, as far as a kid's ride, they had it before that. That.
You got to even think like a lot of this shit that we thought about, they just like they got from the minds of the people too. Because think about it, right? How many times you was sitting when you was a kid playing a video game and you'd be like, damn, I wish I could play with somebody across the world. Like on the other side of the world. You could really do that shit now though. Like I remember doing that. I remember saying, damn, I wish I could play with my friends, but they play at their house and I stay at my house. I wish you could do that because you ain't got enough controllers at your crib. You might only got one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I remember it was lit when they finally figured out how you could split the screen so you could play like GoldenEye on two different TV screens and not look at your man's screen.
Facts. I remember that too. Yeah,
yo, and that's what's crazy too, because I was thinking about it like when I was addicted to Red Dead Online. Man, I used to be playing with cats from Trinidad, had dudes from Brazil. I had some Norwegian homies that used to hang with us, and we would rock. It was funny because we was in the bar. It was funny. We was playing online version. We was in the bar, and I accidentally hit the button and punched this mug in the face. And I was like, "Yo, sorry. It was accident. I backed away from him. He said, it's okay. It's good. Fight. No guns. Fight. I was like, cool. So we start fighting, and in Red Dead, the fighting mechanisms, you could like throw up blocks, but if you over block, you'll run out of stamina eventually, and they're gonna beat through your blocks. So you gotta kind of strategically block, and then you could counter, and then you can even slip. You could pull the controller back and slip a punch if you time it right. And me and this dude was fighting, and it was him and his crew, and they was just watching us fight in a bar, and then some low-level cat rolled in there and threw a stick of dynamite and killed us all.
You know what's the gift and the curse with all that though?
What's
A
that?
lot nowadays, a lot of our kids, that's gonna be their first introduction to racism.
Oh, true. I ain't never heard the N word used so liberally than a white
What?
kid.
That's how my kids, like my kids, probably they ain't had no like no real face to face racism, but they know it exists because of the game. Like,
Yo,
because by tone, the one thing about humans, you can almost tell the race of somebody by their tone.
Definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? So when they hear black people talking, they just automatically, especially if I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care what nobody say, and anybody that ever played the game know this. Call of Duty got the most racist servers you could ever dog. What the multiplayer Call of Duty servers be wild racist. I'm telling you, wild racist.
Yo, the only time in my life
rub shoulders with it. That's for real.
I never in my life been called the N word within earshot or face. I never had a mother go 10 toes down, stare me in my eye orifices and go. No, I never had that done. But on that game, man, I had so many little white kids call me all sorts of names.
I've heard. I don't play games, but I've heard it gets crazy in there.
What Call of Duty? For some reason, I don't know what it is about that Call of Duty, the multiplayer though. It ain't like I never have, because I play zombies too. I never had it with the zombie shit. It's always the multiplayer. For some reason, them niggas will call you the hard ER ASAP.
Big time. Big time. In my life, that's the only experience I got with it. Lost in the Sauce. Checking in, big dog. Ladies and gentlemen, also check out the links in the description for
Salute.
Lost in the Sauce podcast. Go check out Lost in the Sauce podcast. Yo, what's up?
Don't be getting busy. Don't be getting busy on them niggas. As soon as if you killing them a lot, there, what you definitely.
Yo, I watched this. I watched it. What was the girl? That dude PewDiePie. He didn't call it to a person individual, but he said that word online.
No, yes he did. No, yes he did call it to a person individual. Yes he did. I seen it.
Yeah.
Was it Fortnite? Wasn't it? Or was it Call of Duty? It was one of them.
Call of Duty.
It was one of them, but I seen it. He was doing something, and somebody was doing something. He said, "You're being ER." That's why I said all of you gotta even watch them polite niggas, because they be on that shit too, like
sneaking it in.
Sneak, man. He had to apologize for that. A lot of people forgot about that. I didn't.
Oh,
I don't never forget about them niggas I never forget about them niggas when they be doing that little racist shit. That's why I don't really rock with Eminem like that. Or Justin Bieber, like.
So was your cousin? Oh yeah, because they had the Justin singing and just singing it.
Because I find that bizarre, like, right? I find it real bizarre.
It's just weird because he's been rolling since he was a kid, rolling in circles with black men. Like
yeah, but I find that bizarre though. That ain't bizarre to y'all.
Yeah.
That you could do stuff like that, and then later on in life you hang around all black people.
Your whole circle.
Oh, no, he even when he was young, he was 5 years old playing with like jazz bands with a bunch of black cats. Justin Bieber, he was like a virtuoso percussionist. He was playing with jazz bands at 5 years old.
Man, I was about to say something crazy about you, man. I don't care nothing about them. Once you do that, I don't got no remorse for you. Like, I don't care if you apologize. I don't care nothing about that. I don't got no remorse for y'all. People did enough.
What they feel on the inside.
Y'all did enough. The fact that look. Y'all people did enough to my people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let alone that y'all still want to do shit, and then you grow up and you raise these little racist fucks, and I'm supposed to like care about shit happening to them. I don't care what be happening to these niggas. Nothing. I don't. They be like, oh, Justin Bieber and Diddy, and I be like, that's their business, man. That entertainment world is an evil place.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what's wild is what's his name is trying to separate himself from the entertainment industry altogether. He just wants to raise his family and be gone. He done sold all of his royalties, his publishing for hundreds of millions, and he's just like bouncing. Bieber.
Oh, Bieber. Oh yeah,
Bieber. Yeah, he's bouncing. He's trying to get away from him. But they say he know too many secrets, so they're not gonna let him get away. They're gonna keep trying to drag him in.
Mama said lock my ass. Mama said lock my ass.
Yo, where was that from?
Oh, Martin, you so crazy.
Okay. You try to lock it, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta lock it, snap it, and whip it.
Yo, shout out to Martin Lawrence, one of the greats, man.
What salute? You so crazy is one of the funniest stand-up shits ever, dog. That shit is crazy.
You gonna make me have to go back and rewatch some old Martin, man.
Man, Martin is what I watch some old episodes of Martin and You So Crazy all the time, like all the time. Like, I even watch the first Bad Boys. I like the first one better than all the rest of them shit.
Yeah, there was some magic in there. Now you heard the story about when old boy came to the door as a kid. They purposely played with that motherfucker, and that dude really thought Martin and Will were really arguing. To make him like that kid looking uncomfortable, that wasn't acting. That dude was really uncomfortable.
Reggie and shit.
And it was like, yo, that was a funny scene. He was like, man, how old is you? Well,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. In part 4, the cat that played Wilson and the cat that played Martin's son-in-law, them two cats, that was the movie when they came in that house for his son-in-law, and his son the whole time his son-in-law was quiet. He's like, yo, I just came back off tour. Like, he said, Martin said, you can eat all my snacks now. Like the way you held, you took out 15 trains. So just,
yo.
What? And Wilson too. Even Wilson was like, yo, who is your son-in-law?
Who is that guy? Yo, I like that though, because and you know what's funny is that man probably, if he plays his cards right, could probably roll into some spinoffs especially if his acting abilities to par to be an action star.
Yeah, because them niggas getting too old to do that shit in a minute. They gonna be.
That's
too
why
old
I said they let the two sons take over the son-in-law, because I like homie that played Will's son. I think he's thorough as far as the actor. His presence, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, he is. He's a good actor. Like,
yeah.
y'all want to hear some more about this, or is there anything else you want to talk about this, or you want to move on?
You can move on to something else. I just wanted to say, I don't like that shit. Like, I don't know what Crazy Legs trying to do, nigga. Like, but stop. Stop it, nigga. Stop.
And where the hell has Crazy Legs been? You know what I'm saying?
I just don't like niggas. Stop just colonizing shit. Yo, like Hudson Redwood has said, I don't like the I don't know what they trying to do, but we ain't having that shit. Like whatever y'all trying to do, like with this stealing like the culture shit and acting like we ain't got no culture. We know what's going on. We're not having that shit. We gonna stick y'all out. Like we pointing shit out. Like we're not just gonna let y'all steal our shit.
Yeah, they calling us misogynists. They trying to take our credit. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
Y'all send tether ass Barack Obama to come out here to chastise us because we ain't supporting Kamala. And look, just to smoothly transition into this. I told y'all niggas a lot of that Kamala shit was bot activity. That shit is fake, and the cracks is coming out. Like I told y'all, because on the ground, when you talking to regular people, I swear to God, in like regular neighborhoods, most people is like, even black women too, like how they try to say all the women, man, a lot of women ain't messing with that lady neither. Like,
oh, this my brother Ripple Flow coming in.
Salute. Yeah, but a lot of women ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of women ain't rocking either. That's
you know, and my thing is too is like
you can't say Puerto Ricans didn't help pay the way to hip hop. Ain't nobody try to say they didn't help. We just saying y'all didn't start it, and it's not like Caribbean.
Y'all help.
Yeah.
It's like well, I forgot who said it was like just because the doctor helped deliver the baby, he didn't make the baby.
Doesn't mean he took one stroke to make it.
It's my baby. It's my baby. It's my child. I made the baby. You know what I'm saying?
The only problem people is having is there's people that are trying to say that completely came from like they came from outside the United States when the shit was created and birthed here within the country. That's like what
niggas is doing is a sleight of hand. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? When you say that the culture was started from Black Americans, right? Everybody starts saying, well, the Puerto Rican helped it too. Ain't nobody saying that. Now you moving the goalpost, and then when you argue, they saying they talking out two sides of their mouth. Because one minute they saying, "Oh, we help," and then and on the low they saying, "Yeah, we started it too." Though.
Right.
We
Like, you
started
feel what
it.
I'm saying? That's why niggas keep saying, "No, you didn't." Like, you helped. Yeah, after it was already started, y'all joined and pushed the culture along, just like every other culture joined and started. Everybody started getting along when they got popular, but it is what it is. Like,
And you
know
did
what
have
I'm saying?
your trend-setting Puerto Rican MCs and DJs that made their mark within the
Yeah.
community. Yeah,
Definitely. Like, it ain't nobody taking none of the credit or no shit, but it started getting flaky when you start saying you started it, and then everybody saying we started. Now that's the trick. Why is it that we gotta share our shit, but everybody can have their own shit?
Exactly. But brothers is stepping up. That's what cheers to that, because brothers ain't having
Yeah,
it
because
right
I ain't having that all is dividing, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, why is it that we gotta share all our shit and then everybody else get their own culture and then turn around and say, "Oh, we started that. Y'all ain't got no culture." No, like, it don't work like that. Like,
Yo, that was crazy. Like,
You said, meantime,
man.
about to go.
I'm
about
just
to go ahead.
existing looking for a fupa to destroy and go to work. I live a
Man.
simple, chaotic life. Yo, the what's that one that it was throwing out there? Fatter the fupa, the tastier the chalupa. Now that's what they're saying.
That's
We
crazy.
got Joe
as hell.
Biden stop in and say what's up. If y'all didn't
Well,
see,
smoking Joe Biden, smoking the string out of 2-3 subs. What'd he say?
I thought I put it in there. I don't know. Could you click it in now?
One viewer watching the stream out of
He's talking shit on my street.
I got 0 likes.
Yo,
Man, get your that's it. Somebody just went and made that page like and put a smoking Joe Biden. That's funny as shit.
well, thank you for being the first comment, jackass. Well, actually, not. We got our homie Chris up here. Chris is always showing up. Much love. We appreciate
Megan
you.
made a comment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Miss Meg, but that's from Facebook.
Facebook,
Talking
yeah.
shit about YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube, yo, Facebook. We had like 9 on my Julian Black page, like 900 and some odd. We trying to get to 1,000 followers. Hopefully, I could get that. That'll be a landmark, the first big landmark. Well, the big landmark was getting over 100 and something. I was 100 and something followers for years until I started posting and actually doing stuff. You know, I just shared it with my friends list, and a bunch of people followed, and I had a couple people here or there. But when I started actually actively doing shit,
I know he didn't give me his plastic.
That's cool.
what's it saying?
Kill
We got like now, motherfucker. Now what? You gotta like now, motherfucker. And you know what, Smoking Joe? You was hating. You could have hit the thumbs down or something. You could have interacted with
Shout
the
out to the
stream.
trolls. We starting to get trolls in here. They starting to creep in here. It be at least one episode now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We doing something. We doing
Yeah,
something.
we doing something. Once the trolls start coming, it's all good.
Yo, I like trolls, especially when they funny. You gotta appreciate them. If they got some intelligence behind they shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, most of them don't be funny though. That's the whole shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of them be it be corny funny. It be so corny. You be like, man, that shit corny, but it'll make you chuckle. Like,
You know, sometimes I'll be getting into the goofy ass humor. Like sometimes some shit's so corny that it's kind of funny, like the dad jokes.
them shits be funny though if they done properly though. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
That takes talent to be able to do them dad jokes though. When I be watching that shit is funny.
And that's what I got to give a shout out to one of my homies, Duke Cross. He does he's a writer and he does comedic writing too. I want to try to get him in on here to chit chat. He'd be hilarious because he is a die-hard never Trumper. He is hilarious. Oh my God, he wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire, bro.
Oh, he don't like Trump.
Oh my God, my boy just
see, the thing with me, I'm not a fan of the crazy shit. Is I'm not a fan of Trump either. I just will prefer him. Oh, that Kamami chick lady, I can't like with her. Like, I just can't. Like, she's way too disrespectful. Like, and I feel like the Democrats need to learn a lesson too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like this. I feel like at least because I ain't a Trump fan. I ain't neither one of they fans. They both whatever they is. But I'm like, at least Trump it's like when you lie about everything, you gotta cop to something though. Eventually, you gotta at least cop to something. Like it can't be everybody else's fault. And she don't cop to nothing.
Nothing.
Everything is somebody else's fault.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even like the way she lie. Like she don't even lie correctly. Like lady. Yeah, I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing about her. Like I don't like how she spin it. I don't like how she do her shit. I just don't like this lady at all.
My main problem,
and it's not about her being a woman either. It has nothing to do with if there was a man in her. Yeah, nothing. It has nothing to do with it. Yeah, nothing to do with that shit at all.
It's the actual politics is what you talking about. Can you give us the answers that we asking the actual question to?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the question. What's the answer?
You know,
don't tell me something about Trump and I ain't asked you nothing about that man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, my main problem with it too is like while you watching, and I've been paying attention in the political sphere, and I've been paying attention for quite a bit of time. We was gonna do a spin-off of a political podcast from this one too, but I've been watching and paying attention, and I've watched Biden come on spew shit that I've already saw fact checked years ago as being a straight lie. Mm-hmm. She came on, repeated Biden's lies, and she knows that those shits are lies. They've been fact checked years ago.
See, that's paying attention.
And then even when Trump was coming, he said shit that was opinionated, but he didn't tell one malicious lie about it. He told shit that was really going down in his opinion on it. But he didn't like create something. Like they kept saying Trump's abortion ban. That's to trigger the girls. That's to trigger the feminists. That's to trigger them. Trump's abortion ban. Project 2025. The Heritage Foundation president already came out and said, "Yeah, Trump ain't got nothing to do with us. He does nothing. We have 400 writers." And they still keep saying it over and over, and people are believing it. Well, he might not have nothing to do with it, but people from his cabinet did. So that means he did. And that's what I'm hearing on TikTok. I be going into TikToks and doing debate.
They doing anything. I told you in real life though. In real life, they getting their ass whoop in real life. That shit ain't like. They definitely feeling it. Like
I'm gonna really state the truth because this is totally the truth. When they tell people, yeah, let's go out and go vote, your vote don't matter worth for nothing in the first place. The who gonna be president is gonna be president. It's already set in stone. What they do is they make the people feel like they have an opinion. They know if they want Trump back for a second time. What if this was Obama with all those type of felonies and charges? You think he could be impeached at that and then still run for president? Let's look at the bigger picture.
Here's the problem with the felonies. They fake felonies. They're not real.
They're not real felonies.
Right.
Yeah, them ain't no real felonies. Yeah, he would have been in jail with that many felonies.
Yo, for real.
I mean, listen.
I'm explaining how they did it. They basically
privilege is privilege.
Nah, even with privilege, you still can't. Somebody with that many felonies, you have to go to jail. There ain't no real felonies like.
Well, even with the felonies, they made. No. Here's what it is. If you really know law, they made misdemeanors felonies by creating a RICO. They're saying he's furthering a criminal organization. What criminal organization? And right now in appeals court, they're getting their asses ate from the back.
Yeah.
The judges aren't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. The judges are going, okay, where have we ever convicted someone or charged someone with a felony for a crime that had no victims, there was no financial burden on anybody involved, and we still charge the person with a felony? And they had 7 or 8 months to figure it out, and they couldn't do it. And then the judge go, okay, figure this out. And that's what I try to explain to my friends. Once you say case presidents, like they had all those felonies, there's no way to charge one dude and not mess with everybody. Once you do case presidents, that shows how all the prosecutors are going to move from then on. That changes how the police officers are going to put shit in their charging documents. It changes everything. This shit had to get overturned in the appeals court, or else it was going to open up any real estate magnate to the same bullshit Trump was going through for doing illegal shit. Because anyway, if he had all those felonies, you know who else should have been prosecuted? the CEOs and the boards of the Fortune
They'd
500
have
companies,
had at least 20, 30 more people.
all the representatives
best.
for the taxation, like the
Where's the other
state
12
comptrollers
people?
that gauge the taxes, they would have been prosecuting there. It would have took down the entire government of the New York City in New York State of all these corrupt people that made him able to do these felonies. It would have took all these people out, and he was the only one that got charged. They were fake. And even the bank said, even if he lied about the property, that didn't matter. He paid back 10 loans full. He paid back 10 loans full. No matter if he asked for it, we gonna give it to him. So we
Y'all
didn't.
niggas put
How you gonna tell him
felonies.
no?
Just put felonies on that nigga just to call him a felon.
Yeah.
Just so they could call him a felon. Yeah,
Yo, 50 said it right. Yo, 50 said, why are they why do you think black men are rallying behind Trump? But yo, they get caught with Ricos too. You know what I'm saying? They can relate.
Yeah, that's some dumbass shit.
I know it was a joke. It wasn't real. It was dumb.
I say Trump is one thing. He's not good for president, right? I can't see him being a political person, but one thing he's good for is good for business. He's good for numbers. He's good for money. Trump get in office, he gonna open these floodgates again.
Well, that's what counts.
Oh, he gonna open up these floodgates because
He's
he
gonna
knows
shut
how
down a lot
to
of
do
gates.
that. Listen, when Trump was president, I made more money when Trump was president than I made when Obama was president. That's a fact. Trump got me back 25 racks.
Yo, and you know what's funny is that
You know
they
how
said
much more he got everybody else, and I'm just being nice with the calculation of what the gates that he opened, but he opened it for some people, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody. Wait, listen. Everything that it was legit. If you legit, you legit. Now everything else that's different. We ain't got to talk about that. But legitly, he opened up the doors for some people. And so that's what I say. He's good for business, not the presidency.
He really wasn't no bad. He really wasn't no bad. This the thing, though. This the thing. When he was already president, nothing happened. It wasn't no wars. It wasn't none of that. He was a straight president. He was out. This the thing. Hold on. Let me say this before I forget my thoughts. Like, they'd be like, oh, Trump ain't. Nigga, Ronald Reagan was an actor. Ronald Reagan was an actor. They said Nancy Reagan was like Superhead. I swear to God, they said Nancy Reagan was like Superhead in the white community.
I heard that. I did.
So look, that's the thing. So when they be like, "Oh, Trump, he ain't no less qualified than no," and I'm not even a fan of him, but he ain't no less qualified than Reagan. Reagan was an actor.
I can tell you some of the fear shit they're putting in us. They did it before he got in the first time.
It's not gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work this time. He was already president. He was already president, and nothing happened.
But most of the other people, that's what I'm saying. Like you told me, have more faith. Our people ain't as retarded as you think.
Yeah, we not stupid.
I said, but dude, I be listening to them.
You know what it is? I'm gonna show you what it is, bro.
I reached that higher level of brain power.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna show you what it is with you. Like you'll go like in them super left wing corners, like you feel what I'm saying. But them corners is so small and it's so much of an echo chamber. They'll be over there screaming and really not making no noise. Cause on the ground, I'm telling you, go outside with the people that's spending their money, like. And this is people all races. This is South American people. This is black people. This is white people. This is Asian people. This is Indian people. This is everybody saying the same shit.
Talk, bro.
So
talk.
You feel what I'm saying?
You right. You are right.
Talk, bro.
The barbershop is talking.
Yeah,
right. He right because I told him I sent this. I sent this link to a video that I was watching, and it was a biased video done by MSNBC, and they basically did creative editing to make it look like Kamala looked good and Trump looked bad, and it was extra. Man, the whole comment section was off the chain.
But see, I'm gonna show you. Look, I'll show you the key to that. Right? Look,
they was going
I told bro, I said, look, all them left wing and this what I do when I be on the internet. I'll go on CNN, all them left wing and them left leaning channels. I'll go up there. And I'll watch the video, but the truth is in the comments. They be smoking Kamala boots in them comments, dog. I swear to God, you'll go down thousands of comments and won't find one. You'll find one bot like a person with no picture or nothing saying something, and then somebody be like, man, it's a bot, and then they'll keep frying her like the shit is so bad, like it don't make. Am I lying, bro?
No, you.
I'm lying, bro.
Right. And
They
then
be,
after-
they be, they be cooking
They
her.
be
Like,
smoking.
and
Now they
after
be
what
smoking her
Candace-
boots.
And after what Candace Owens is
They
doing
be
to her-
smoking her boots with questions because she
Yo,
don't know how to
man.
And
respond.
after what Candace is doing to her,
Yeah,
you
Candace.
came for Janet Jackson. You're not playing with
Yeah.
about Janet.
Yeah,
Yo, shout
man.
out, OG.
Candace Owens was talking about Grandma Barrow and all that, man.
Yo, bro,
Candace
you saw
Owens
that?
went.
Yo,
You
she
saw
on
her
her
latest-
ass.
you saw her latest
She on
episode.
her ass.
So the last episode she had on Friday was they got the
Mhm.
shorty from the village. The
Yep.
shorty from the village pulled up and was like, "Oh no, that's not Barrow." They
Yeah,
said,
that's not Barrow. Yeah, I think Barrow is that white lady.
No,
Is that
in the
white
future,
lady? for
yo,
real.
in the future books that they put out, they took those pictures out. They changed them up in the later editions.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took it out. And
Like
also
even
they
before when you used to Google her father, it used to say that he was Jamaican and
Chief.
white Irish, but now it says she's Afro Jamaican.
Afro
First of all, I
Persian.
never heard Afro Jamaican in my life ever.
What's
I
that?
never
What
heard-
type of
I-
nationality is that?
I don't know. Like I never heard of Afro Jamaican in my life, but that's what
Hey
it says now.
Siri, hey
So they
Siri, look up what you said.
Afro Jamaican.
Oh no, I looked it up.
Siri,
I
look
read
it
it.
up.
I read it. I looked that shit up on I looked that shit up because they've been using it like Afro Peruvian, Afro Colombian, Afro they do
So
that
Afro
shit
with
on the
anything.
spot.
So you could be Afro
But
European, all that.
There never really was an Afro Jamaican because
There
they
never
was-
was a that's like an Afro Haitian. There's no such thing as
You
that.
can be what you want to be, all that you want to
Yeah,
be in
there's no
the
such
United
thing, yeah.
States.
Yeah, there's
Yo.
no such thing as that because them is predominantly black countries, but they're not all black. There's different races on these islands
Yeah,
too.
just
Like,
being
you know what I'm
Jamaican
saying?
alone doesn't make you brown. And you could be a
Or
different-
Haitian or
brown.
any one of them other
Yes.
islands. This is
And
different
there's
cultures
Asians
on all
that's
of them.
Jamaican. There's
Facts.
white
Indians,
Yeah,
white,
I-
yeah, white
Caucasians.
Jamaicans, yeah.
That's a fact.
The white,
Yeah.
the white dude that
I
you
met
ever
a
seen.
Philippine chick in Brazil.
Oh,
She's-
yeah, they all
she's
over the place.
Philippine,
Yo.
but she's born in Brazil. She's
Yo,
Philippine.
I met like I was in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica, and I went to Dominican Republic, and most of the workers there were like Haitian workers that were working in the DR, even though it's the same fucking island.
It's the
The
same
DR,
island, yeah.
Dominican. I didn't even know that. Most of my life, I thought Dominican Republic and Haiti were separate islands, and then I finally like,
Realize
Look,
it's
Like,
same island,
yeah, like
same
this,
island.
yeah, exactly.
wow, I didn't
Yeah,
know
just
that.
get two different
That
sides,
connected.
colonized by two different
Two different
countries.
countries.
Yeah.
That's
Same-
that's like Harlem and Bronx or Brooklyn to the Bronx to Queens.
Yeah,
That's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that.
It'd be
That's
more
how
like with Chinatown in Harlem. It's all the same city.
Exactly. You go there, Lower Manhattan, you go to
Different
Alphabet City. It's Chinese town. They got duck for you. What you looking for?
And yo-
Anything you looking for is down there.
Funny
Like
part
what we
is-
say. Meanwhile, people like me just smoking a cigarette, chilling. Cops passes by, I nod. Cops make you turn and grab my ass for looking aggressive and disturbing the peace with head nods. Yo, we
Who comment is that? Who
that's my
comment
boy.
is that?
That's my boy Chris. Facts.
Because it's always
some-
9 degrees.
Some of these is because we didn't like he was actually making comments based on something we were
We
saying.
was talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of got to him late. And we got this brother Matthew that's sitting up in here. He not really saying too much. I don't know what the
The
hell.
troll. Salute to the trolls.
And he says, chef all survives, whatever that says. What up?
Salute to the trolls, man.
You know,
Chef
salute,
always
salute.
survives.
Yeah.
He said the chef always survives, man. Niggas be cooking gosh,
Man,
Well,
good
that's
gosh
another-
healthy choices. That's probably an Indian nigga.
Good guy.
Indian
Yo,
niggas.
you know what
I'm a
always
chef, right? In real life, I'm a chef.
Oh, really?
Oh, salute,
No.
salute.
Yo,
Yeah,
salute
shit.
for real.
I'm a lobster.
Shit, that's probably
my-
that's
Go to
the
work.
ancestors talking to you, nigga. That's the ancestors.
Let's go.
speaking through the trolls and shit. They speaking through the trolls.
That's fire.
Peace to the ancestors. Yeah, the ancestors sent us messages, man. Like
They
nigga,
do.
nigga.
Bro, that was
Look,
different.
look.
That was
I'm about
different.
to put the tinfoil kufi on. Look, It's
that's
certain.
fire.
It's look. It's certain. Look. It's certain. It's look. It's certain people that believe them hurricanes, right? Because them hurricanes that was just hitting, a lot of them was hitting like towns that used to be sundown towns. So a lot of people believe that the ancestors is mad with all this cosplaying and all this people faking like they black and they ain't black. All this goofy shit. The ancestors ain't happy with shit. Like I'm telling
Kamala,
you, watch.
Kamala, you did it. You was the last person to do it.
Yo, and that's
The ancestors ain't happy, man.
They're not happy at all.
They're not happy.
And my
man.
thing is too, and I even told people, I felt that there's still a possibility her ass could get in there. Now, if she does, the marching orders will be the same. The consistent wars. The consistent wars.
In there, bro. She's up there talking like she's the president already.
Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't.
How they got her talking? Where's Biden at?
Nigga, everybody on the ground hate this lady, man. I swear to God, white people, black people, Spanish people, everybody hate this lady, man. Nobody don't like her. Like,
yo, bro, I'm about to do life. We doing a track on this bitch tonight. It's lit for her.
Yo, she made her own presidential run and folded fairly shortly after. She got less than 1% of the Democratic vote for that. Tulsi, and then you know what they did? They ghosted Tulsi on Google. Ghosted Tulsi. She should have been trending. She wasn't trending on nothing because she wasn't who they wanted.
Yeah, man. But look, this lady been getting cooked for like the past 3 weeks on these interviews, like every last one of them. Like, you just got cooked last night by Charlemagne. Like, she had an interview with Charlemagne, and the people was calling her. All she did was spin like
Charlemagne cook you, you worth cooking.
Yo,
if Charlemagne cook you,
Charlemagne be sucking it from the back for her. He loves her.
I ain't gonna front that last night. He was kind of asking her the real questions, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, like.
Which we need to give him some respect for that.
Yeah, I give him respect for that.
I definitely give Charlemagne bad respect for that because he was straight raw. He was raw with that shit.
But that Brett Baird interview was crazy.
Oh my God, man.
Oh, no, that was different.
I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Talk about dead.
Hold on. The part that killed me was the part that killed me when Brett Baird said, "But you've been in office the past 3.5 years," and she said, "But Trump has been running." Like what? Like, but Trump has been running. Like, but look. Hold on. She said, "Come on now, you know what I'm saying." He's like, "No, I don't. What are you saying?" He's like, "No, I don't. What are you saying?"
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. That was the craziest part ever. Like,
I'm asking you. What the fuck you think I ain't asked you?
My thing is this. Listen. The minute you're in a public forum and you say to the person, you know what I'm saying, you lost.
You lost. Facts. Because nobody don't know what you're saying. Nobody. We don't know what you talking about.
No, what you talking about.
Know what you talking about.
I swear to God, to me, this what it looked like to me. This what it looked like to me. Like, this lady can't think for herself. Like, they just told her, yo, whatever you do, just spend it to Trump. I don't care what they ask you. If they ask you what you ate for breakfast, say it's Trump's fault. Just spend it to Trump. Because she said, come on, man. He been running for the last, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
we playing chess, right? Even what you saying that, Shorty. So you telling me a person that wasn't in office is actually running the show?
That's what I'm saying. Back up in here. Yeah, get him back up in there. Let him really run it then. Like,
one of their major talking points too is that they had an immigration bill that would have fixed the border, right? It would have fixed the border. And Trump called his Republicans and made them stop it. Here's the deal. They had all the votes to pass it. Democrats stopped it. It was a shitty bill that was going to legalize like a million and something illegal border crossings a year. A million and something illegal border. It was going to legalize motherfuckers coming in here with no right to come. First time in our history that that's been set up.
You know what drive me crazy? I was mad as hell Trump didn't say this to her when she said that. Oh, when she was running around saying, "Oh yeah, Trump had his buddies calling." I was mad he didn't say, "Well, if I had that much power, why I couldn't stop myself from getting indicted?" If I could pull all these strings, if I could do all this string shit, y'all was trying to lock me up during this time. You talking about I'm calling people about a bill? Like, what are you talking
bro?
about?
You fucking crazy, bro. You crazy, bro.
Yo, he also should have seen Dick caller too when she said your father gave you $100 million. $100 million. I wish it was $100 million. It was
he said,
like,
like what are you talking about?
$1 million into $100 million.
Yeah,
but you know what's crazy? This the thing though. This the trick bag. See, this what I don't like, and what's gonna end up folding Kamala, because this was gonna happen to her. I'm telling you. After she loses, we're not gonna see her again. Just like Hillary Clinton. You see how you don't see her no more? Because after she
like, I can't do that for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna see her no more, because this is the thing. She keep running. Oh, I come from a middle class. No, you don't, lady. You come from descendants of slave owners, so your people been had money. Stop fronting. Stop fronting.
But okay, can we say please people, thank you though?
Poor people can't move from different countries, just moving all around the world. You went from Jamaica to California to Canada. Like you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, poor people don't move like that.
The shorty from the village that was on the video, she said they was owning Harley Davidsons back there on the island.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
they
didn't even have Harley Davidsons on the island.
She's descended of slave owners, like, so she couldn't have been broke. Like all this middle class cap she doing, there's no way. It's impossible. Like it couldn't have been that.
Yeah, some things is cap, but some things is definitely cap.
Photos of us as kids, as our parents grew in their economic status, right? I don't see no photos of her where it looked like
she was broke.
Yeah, it don't look like you was broke, shorty.
But she was doing all right in life.
This is the thing, and this the thing. How you know she wasn't broke? Because even that picture with the lady that she lied and said was Grandma Barrow, that they now said was the help, was like the nanny or some shit.
Yeah.
You see how old Kamala looked? You was kind of grown.
Facts.
You was kind of grown, that lady, with that picture with that lady. You was kind of big, like looked like you was in college or something when that picture was taken. Like, so it is what it is. Like.
My thing is that with so much line, this is where I'm at with it, because I'm an objective. We all objective thinkers. That's just how we think. I'm like, listen, I'm not getting polarized or emotional. Y'all not gonna get me emotional about nothing. I'm gonna make the best move for us to make sure that it's us against the world.
The facts.
You know
we ain't got no allies. Like, we don't have no allies. The shit is coming out now. If you notice, the more we start separating shit, the less allies. We don't got no allies. The truth coming out. Like, you got people they trying to make us say this lady black. Man, I've been saying that for years. This lady ain't black.
She was saying it for years. She wasn't black.
That too.
Yeah, she was claiming her Indian heritage, like strong.
That too, strong. I'm East Indian. I do not like that lady, man.
Here's one of the biggest Achilles heels they got. They claiming that her daddy's lineage is what makes her black, and he don't even consider himself black.
Exactly. He mad as hell at her. Nigga, when she went and told that lie how she was smoking weed, her father was mad as hell about that shit.
He was like, you trying to kill Rastafarians. We trying to get them out of here. You trying
now you sitting around acting like you playing that stereotype like the Jamaican that sit around smoking weed all day. He was mad as hell about that shit.
Plus, he also like, yo, we was enslaving these people. Now you want to grab their
locking these niggas up and don't want that throw away the key.
I'll give a father credit
if I could.
He stand on the square that he stand on.
Yeah, that's why they keep the cameras out his face, because he gonna start saying all the wrong shit. That's why they keep the cameras out his face. Where her daddy at?
Just like even when Candace brought up
that
her family was
he talked too much
from Jamaica. You know
her
what I'm saying?
pops is.
My bad.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You good.
I'm just saying, like, even when Candace was bringing up that her family was real cool with Bustamante, who we all know was a super Marxist and all that. It's like, you got a long lineage of this,
of anti-black people in your lineage. You are not your people do not even like, y'all don't even like black people at all. So all this cosplaying, that's the shit that's making me mad. Like, that's what make me mad. Then you got see, this the thing this what I be trying to tell the celebrities. A lot of y'all doing all this buck dancing and all this cooning. We ain't gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget Plies and Luke and all you goofballs. Yeah, man.
I saw Usher and I saw a thumbnail with Usher. I ain't even open it up.
We're not gonna forget.
Yo, the fact that she
We're not
brought
gonna
Usher,
forget.
listen, the fact that she brought Usher on right now with what's going on, that we all know what's going on, I'm like, you totally oblivious to everything. Whoever is advising you, you gotta get them out of your camp because we don't want Usher.
We don't care about. I swear to God, we'll smoke these celebrities. We don't care nothing about these. So you keep throwing these people in front of we smoking them one by one. You threw Barack. They fried for Barack. They still frying Barack. Barack got fried for trying to chastise black men. We not having that. I seen a video. I swear to God, I watched a video that was 45 minutes long of just different black people smoking Barack boots.
Fucking this guy.
I was like, black women and men, not just men. It was women and men. Like
it's Barack kebabs out
Cooking
here.
that
They all frying Barack kebabs.
They was calling them bathroom berry, they was calling them all kind of stuff. I was like, they was smoking Barack. This is crazy because Barack, they just found Barack out there. Let me speak to the brothers, man. If you don't get your bitch ass out of here, man, Barack, man. Cause I've been saying this too for years. When I started really analyzing Barack, right? Barack is some kind of agent, and I don't care what nobody on earth can convince me. Look, because even Candace Owens said this, and I agree with her on this. Nigga, you was born in Hawaii, ain't really no black people there. You was raised in Indonesia. It's less than 5,000 black people there. Where's all this swagger and all this talking? It's like they sat you down in a room and like trained you to be a certain way for real. Like, where did all that come from? Like,
and look, even before he was president and all that, he was a recipient of a third of his grandfather, great grand. I'm not sure, but he was a recipient of a third of a multi-hundreds of millions of dollars estate. So he's already rich. He already came from oligarchy.
Yeah, I think that's a Toro dude that adopted him. He got money from him.
Yeah.
Now look at this. I'm about to put my tinfoil kufi on again. And y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping.
I'm gonna make those. I'm gonna send it to
you. Look. Does Barack sound like AI?
I mean, he could be an AI situation.
I'm not saying he is. I'm saying his vocal patterns might have been trained by some like AI program because the way he talks, he sounds like AI, dog.
What I'm telling you, brother, that it is.
You sound like AI. There's really no emotion. There's no emotion in his tone. He's like a robot, just a control. He never yells. There's no like up or down with his voice. His tone is the same. Like it's like his shit is like AI, dog.
Wow. Deep thought. I'm definitely. You know what? You gotta do. They got a podcast where dude does reviews, but he does pantomimes. Mm-hmm. You need to do shit like that.
Just type it in, and that's what he gonna do. Just click
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause that shit crazy. Cause I be listening to. I'm like, what? How the fuck? Like, it's a couple of these niggas I think is some kind of super duper agents. Like, look, I'm about to put my hat back on. Look, Shine. When you listen to the rapper Shine now, he sound like he never lived in America. Nigga, you got deported in your Nigga, you got deported in your 30s.
Right. He sound like he wherever he from, Beijing or whatever that is.
He said, believe.
He sound like he had a coke ball in the pot.
Yeah, none of that. Like he didn't have no accent when he was living here. Now he got deported. He was 30 something. You don't get no accent. What is that?
And you was in jail in America for 10 years. Americans.
He's a politician over there, so he gotta connect with the locals. So
but look, I'm gonna show you something. Smurf, Bang'em Smurf, right? Bang'em Smurf got deported in like 2003. Bang'em Smurf still sound like Bang'em Smurf, nigga. Bang'em Smurf is in the hood in Trinidad too, like, and he sound like regular Bang'em Smurf, like. This nigga Shine got deported in like 2008 or something like that, or 9.
Even when he was talking, he was like, me and Puffy. I'm like, I don't go to dinner with him.
I
It was
swear
the
to
business
God.
for the
It's
I'm
like
where
it
did
sounds
this
like
come
he
from?
never lived in America ever. This shit is the crazy.
You was just sounding like Biggie. That's what got you your deal. When you got your deal, everybody
Facts.
was like, he sounds like Biggie, and now you
Mhm.
sound like you never was in America.
I swear to God, this nigga sound like he never lived over here before.
This ain't
That
never
shit-
touched the soil.
Wait, go back. You used to sound like one of the most authentic Brooklyn accents.
I swear to
He's
God.
one of the most
I saw
authentic
you.
Brooklyn accents, and now we wouldn't even, if we didn't know you, we wouldn't even be able to tell that you ever sound like that.
I swear to God, that nigga
True.
is an agent. Shine is I
No.
don't know what that is, but that shit is bizarre to me. And I don't know. I'm like, I'm the
I
only
gotta
one
hear
that
it.
peeped this shit. I'm like, I'm the only
Yo.
one that's how is he
I gotta
sounding
hear
like
it.
this?
I
Yo, I
got
met a cat when I was doing this shit when I was working with the feds as a CO and shit. I met a cat that came over here as an adult from Nigeria. That motherfucker came over here grown. He immigrated from Nigeria to Brooklyn. You couldn't tell me this nigga wasn't from Brooklyn. He had no Nigerian accent. He had nothing. This nigga was even wearing Timbs
He
and
did that on
do-rags
purpose.
in his off
He did that
time.
on purpose.
He did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he
definitely.
did that on purpose.
Yo, and then he said when he was deployed in Japan, and Japanese mugs the girls had a big thing with reggae. He said you get all the Japanese pussy sounding like you was from. He said when I was in there, I was from Kingston.
Yeah, that's what you call
He's
tether
always-
though. That's
he was
what you
always-
call it,
I'm
tether,
not
nigga. That's tethering, nigga. That's some tether shit. Like that's like me going to Jamaica and acting like I'm Jamaican to get some pussy.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy. Like
No,
no.
I ever heard Caliber like what go on? Some
Yeah, I
shit.
can't even do
I
that
can't
shit.
even
Like,
do the accent.
yeah,
My brother.
That's horrible.
My brother.
nigga, I grew up around Jamaicans and I still was acting pure
He said, "My
American. Nigga.
brother."
Like I grew up around mad Jamaicans. Like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hell no. But, yeah, nah, that shit crazy though, man. But Shine different though, cause Shine was a kid when he was over. He grew up over here,
Shout
so
out.
it don't make no sense. Like that shit is crazy.
That's what-
You got the
listen,
trolls
listen.
in here heavy. Goofy monkey, salute.
Oh, I like that. I like that. We doing something. I'm just saying, bro, you got signed because you sound like Biggie.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Baby.
yeah.
You know it's been circulating lately that what's that one? You look so good, I suck on your daddies. And I was
Oh,
like,
That's your boy Wildin. That's your boy Wildin.
No,
He's
listen.
Wildin.
I always used to say this, and I know Caliber
It's
gonna
wild.
because I know he felt the same way.
Your boy
Mhm.
Wildin.
Even though we in our mind we deleted certain lines because that's what I used to do. It's like
Yep.
nobody checked you when you was in it. Nobody in the studio. with
Nobody
you
said
was like, "You look so good, I suck on you." Nobody said nothing.
I ain't going front. I ain't going front.
I'm
You know,
I'm stopping the beat. Stop.
yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know what it is though. At first I was thinking that, but then over the years, I seen them. They did a lot of suspect shit in that camp. Like it's a video. They was in a hotel one day, and it's a video of C's dancing around butt ass naked. Yeah. Like all of that kind of shit is bizarre to me. So I don't know what's. I just try to separate all of that. Like you feel what I'm saying, and keep it respectful. I just don't know what's going on. Like, cause Big got a bunch of lines, like even the RuPaul line and the gutter line.
Yeah, bring me
Yeah, the
back to them days because it's a lot of
line.
things niggas say.
Listen, I know this ain't one of them lines, but it's borderline. Could be that line when him and R. Kelly did a song, and I heard R. Kelly say, "B.I.G. Bring that ass to me."
Nah.
I know he was talking about stories, but it felt funny. But it felt funny online.
No, bro.
I'm never gonna say. I'm never gonna
Yeah, we talking like that.
Used to me standing. What?
Oh my God!
Like,
Like,
niggas like to take
yeah,
you-
yeah. Salute the Big man. Big is a legend. See, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, but yo, all of them was saying that. Like, salute to my man DMX, man. RP, man. That's one of
Rest
my
in peace.
greatest rappers. What I got 12 posters of this man in my house. I immediately got them because I knew they was gonna run the price.
DMX got mad pause lines and mad weird lines too.
Nigga, look,
Yeah, he
said,
do.
yo,
I'm
let me
trying to
bust in
save
your
my
eye
dog,
until you
yo,
see
dog,
me coming. Y'all forgot that?
Well, he could have been talking to a young
He
lady.
said
Yeah,
that.
No, hold on. And then remember
said
and
that.
get at me, dogs. He said, it's to them niggas that been in jail. He said, them niggas that been up north for me, SME. Remember he said that? SMD. He said to the
Stop.
Then X got another line. He got a line in one of his songs where he said, if you got a daughter older, he said, if you got a daughter older than 15, I'ma take her on the living room floor right there in front of you. That's X.
He told Bricks. He told Bricks. He said, Bricks, he was like, something, I'm going to bust in your eye so you could see me coming.
Yeah, that ain't too crazy though. That's
He
still
told him
palsy, but that's palsy, but that ain't like the the big shit.
First of all,
Big is legendary. Big is
I don't
legendary.
like his memory.
There's
Like
no woman that looked that good that you want to put your mouth on another man's private part.
Shout out to Lost in the Sauce. Sauce did a skit about that. He was laying down. He was like, I said, yeah, we ain't never want to meet no girl that fine to make you want to do
that.
No.
I don't want to do that.
A woman that fine.
Ain't never seen
Ever.
You know what I said?
And even if I seen that, I still ain't doing that. What are you talking about? She ain't that goddamn bad.
Even saying that line is nasty. Like even saying that line, like
I'm gonna take it even deeper.
Mhm.
Listen, we lyricists.
Why you want to put that in your mouth? Why you want to put that in your mouth?
How did that even get in your mind?
That's what I'm saying.
Why you want to put a glizzy in your mouth?
Because I think about this.
Yo,
when I write, wait, my bad, Jules. When I write
do your
rhymes,
thing.
When I write rhymes, because I think how nice a brother is determined by the quality of brothers that he have in his circle.
Mm-hmm.
Because you write rhymes to impress those brothers. So if you got whack niggas around you, you won't say some dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I've been around y'all my whole life. There's never one day I ever was writing a rhyme or was in the studio and would ever think about saying anything like that.
Hell no, that type of thoughts ain't even in my head.
I think he made.
How did it even get in your head?
I think he just made a mistake.
Nah,
you know what's crazy? That line that's not even an ill line or nothing. Like I don't know why he did that. Like why he did that line not even tough. Yeah, it's not even tough or nothing.
You let me say some crazy shit in any way, shape, or form. Shit. Quarter and Hudson would have fucking chewed my ass out. They would have talked some crazy. Yo, you bugging, bro.
I know y'all know about studio. When you press that button, when you press that select, that's it.
But listen,
as soon as you said that,
listen, you talking to my brothers that got all y'all. Y'all got
what did we say?
I'm the only one that don't got kids. When I write a rhyme like life's a sport, so be careful how you place your bid. Mama always told me that a real man will raise his kids.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the brothers that I want to impress.
Facts.
My rhymes. That's why I'm saying I'm taking even deeper in the line. I'm like, bro, for you to even because you wrote that like, yeah, I know niggas gonna feel this. Mm-hmm. So if you wrote that for niggas that would feel that, what's going on?
And you know what's crazy? You notice nobody really started saying nothing until like recently. Like people started frying Biggie about them lines. Like back in the day, nobody wasn't saying like niggas on the street was like that was crazy, but like in the industry, nobody said nothing. They didn't budge. They just acted like that was normal. Like
no, but look, this is a real question. This is a real question. Right? I want to ask if they like go to a party, right, and they play that song, right. How many you think it's gonna be niggas, or how many niggas you think gonna say that line?
Nobody that ain't like that. Nobody ever says that line. Nobody.
And then go back after the line.
Nobody says that line. The RuPaul line, the gutter, the gutter, my nigga gutter and all that. Nobody says that line. Nobody says them lines. Like unless you telling somebody what he said.
I bang RuPaul before I bang them 357.
Yeah, nobody ain't saying that. Me? Yeah, no, ain't nobody saying that. Nobody was saying them lines. Never. Like, no, I never seen nobody like you'll probably see a chick saying the line, but not no niggas. Like, yeah, nah.
We always blank that out. We always.
I got me in tears over here, y'all.
Yo, one of my favorite memes was a recent meme of a picture of Biggie in the studio with Puff, and Biggie's like sitting back in the chair, and Puff is to his right, and Biggie, you know, he was cockeyed and shit, and they said the rumor is Biggie wasn't cockeyed. He knew he needed to keep one eye on Puff.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Rest in peace to Big, man.
Definitely always on the Big, man. That's
Salute
a big,
to Big,
like,
man.
definitely a big
Yeah.
salute. Never disrespect. Like, you just
Jesus Christ.
You gotta tell the truth where the truth stands. You tell
You
it-
never meet
tell
your
the truth,
idols,
shame the
man.
devil. You know, you tell the truth, you shame the devil.
You never meet your idols, man. Just idolize them niggas from afar, man. Them niggas is man.
Yo, I don't even want to. Like, I heard so many nightmare meetings of Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan was like my dude. Like, I grew up admiring this cat, and there was so many rumors, like meetings of people that had with him that said he was a ginormous asshole. I just said I don't ever want to meet the nigga. He's gonna ruin my childhood.
You know what I be doing? You know what I be doing when I be seeing celebrities? I'll look them right in their face and walk right by them niggas. That's what I be doing. I do that shit all the time. Like every time I ever bumped into a celebrity, I look them right in the face. I know who you is, and then I'll walk right by you. Like,
yo, I think that's part of our makeup, right? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? And we on the Hardcore podcast, all that, right? Hardcore TV.
That's crazy.
I could be around a lot of whoever people that could do things, right? But I know brothers act funny, so I'll be like, man, I'm me, so I don't never approach it, right?
Facts.
Recently, I've been like, let me override my protocol, and
Mm-hmm.
yo, brothers be acting funny, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't when I approach a brother, I always approach a man as a man. I'm like, I ain't asking nothing from you. I'm gonna let you know what I can do, and I'm gonna offer something for anything. And I'm be like, these brothers, because they got 5,000 subscribers, and they look at your number. I ain't gonna front. My number be like 500 subscribers, 600 subscribers. I'm like, yo, bro, man. Listen, it's not even about that. I didn't even approach you because of your little 5,000 subscribers. We in the same environment. You supposed to be real, and then you act funny. I don't even take it personal. It's all good. Business. I get it. You feel how you feeling. Me, I know that's how we all move. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm thankful for anybody that recognizes. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I could be walking down the street. It'd be a brother sleeping on the street that's homeless. Like, oh, shoot, yo, zombies. Oh, man, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Yo, what's up, man? What's your name? You know what I mean?
But look, let me build on that real quick. I'm gonna show you something. You know why niggas do that? In my opinion, you know why niggas do that? Because the bitch ass niggas is the ones that be doing all the dick riding is the niggas that's gonna get in them circles and get put had baby oil rubbed on them.
Oh.
So it's like all of that shit is a test though. Am I tripping? All of that shit is a test to see how far you would like. You feel what I'm saying? How far you would go? Like, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that. That's what I. Yeah, dead ass. That's what I think. I think that's what it is. Like, for
talk the truth.
Cause it feels like the only way you'll get in certain circles if you be that kind of nigga, like one of them DJ Khaled niggas. Yo, you my nigga. Yo, you my nigga. Yo, brother. You calling everybody bro and all that shit. If you ain't one of them niggas, like,
that's a dick sucker. But you could tell a dick sucker from the get go. And no, I don't mean to say it like that, but that's what it is.
Hit the button.
I'm sorry.
But the truth be told, that's what networking is. That's what networking is in the industry, though.
No, yo, so I was just at
that's what networking is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was just at an event last night, and I'm
so I didn't, you know,
keep it real. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think I'm a good networker.
You a good networker, you just ain't a dick rider. You gonna do it the way you gonna do it. Yeah. See, this is the thing, because you do have them niggas that don't be dick riding, and them niggas eat better in the long run, because they'll build a more solid foundation, and ain't nobody in their pocket.
There's nothing wrong with just standing on business. Stand on business, not nothing else. Just stand on business, and everything else will work out. God got the rest. God got the rest. If you do your part, God got you.
Me and Ro was having this conversation before too. We were talking about when we were in situations where Hudson would introduce us to his inner circle, people that he was cool with. Never been one like clown nigga in the bunch. They always been real dudes. They always been They always been like genuine people. So it was like, okay, well, shit, he a genuine dude. So it's obviously his circle is the same. I've never had that. I never had a bad experience with people that he's introduced me to.
That's
so
a
big
fact.
up, bro. Big up, Sasa.
Yeah, but that's all that is, my nigga. Just stand your ground though. Stand your ground. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, my nigga. You ain't
I was
wrong.
like, am I bad at networking?
Nah, you ain't wrong.
You good.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. That's all that is. But all them other niggas that do all that extra shit, the niggas getting baby oil rubbed on them, and that shit don't last. That shit don't last. Like, cause look, I give you a prime example, right? The rapper Tech Nine, right? He ain't never
Which one?
The one that be rapping all fast from
Texas.
No, he from Detroit.
He from
I think he's from.
He from like Kansas City or some shit. He from like Kansas City or some shit.
Boy-headed dude, right? Brown skin,
Yeah,
boy-headed.
yep. But him,
Yeah.
right? He ain't never had to do all that extra shit to get in them in crowds, but he got a cult fan base.
He got a following.
He did it the right way. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He don't gotta be in them rooms with Diddy and doing all that goofy shit. He his own nigga. He could tour, he tour all year round. You just gotta stand your ground, my nigga. You ain't wrong. Yeah, you ain't wrong.
This is what I tell people. People want success that they.
Because
I'm sorry, bro.
I was looking at it like, because we handling business now, things is moving. So I was like, maybe I should put myself out a little more. You know what I mean?
I mean, you.
Go ahead, Drew.
No, you can decide to like maybe expand your horizons and talk to different types of people, but I mean, use a stand-up dude. You never compromise your morals in any way, shape, or form. So you gonna pick a better path than certain other individuals anyway. So.
I'll put it to you like this, right? This how I look at shit. You know how when you somewhere you start like if you speak to a nigga, you get that funny feeling like the nigga acting funny. That's the ancestors telling you this nigga acting funny. Fuck that nigga. That's what that is. Like, my nigga, that feeling ain't there. That feeling not there for no reason. Like,
you supposed to have this third eye. If you don't got that, something wrong with you.
That's
This gonna tell
that's
you
what that
this
feeling
ain't your
is.
goal.
Yeah,
That's
that's what that feeling is. Yeah,
Don't go
that's how I
against
look
it.
at
It's
that
true.
shit. Like,
it's true. If you gotta go against it, if it look like a man, it is a man. Niggas be like, I couldn't tell. Nigga, if I gotta judge it, you a man.
That's why I was like,
just
now,
look at it.
I have had
in that way. Like,
I have had a couple of good experiences.
Nothing against the
go ahead, bro.
Community.
But I have had a couple of good experiences when I reached out, like overextending myself. Like my man Shay Davis, Flavor Flav. Like my man Shay, when I met him in LA, shook my hand. Yo, I call him now, whatever. For over like 12 years. Instantly, he kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Flavor Flav, the same thing. The legend Flavor Flav. When I met him, he didn't know me. He didn't know me from Adam. I had just got the Rebel Gentleman Incorporation binder. I was walking with it because I was proud. He was outside. Flavor Flav was outside. Mad niggas was taking pictures. I walked up to. I was like, "Yo, I'm Rebel Gentleman. Yo, I just got my shit incorporated." Yo, he came over, hugged me, and spent so much time with me that his niggas was like, "Yo, you know him?" You know what I mean? And he was in the middle of getting all his like. He stopped. He was like, "Yo, Rebel Gentleman." Like he sort of binded. And then every time I seen Flav after that, he always like, "Yo, Rebel Gentleman." Like I know who you is. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, brother, and that's where we at. I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna act weird, man. Listen, we people that you can talk to.
Facts.
And if you show me some love, I'm gonna show you love.
I'm gonna show you some love. Facts. But you ain't wrong, nigga. Don't never go against your that feeling that's inside of you. Shit, that shit ain't lying to you, my nigga. You ain't wrong, nigga.
Cause I'm trying to bring the bag to us. I'm trying to call you and Jules one day and be like, "Yo, I got the bag for you right now."
But there's no rush for it, my nigga. You doing right though. You doing your shit right. You doing your shit right. I ain't gonna lie. You doing your shit right.
Listen,
Mama,
we just had a counseling session. We just had a counseling session on the Hard Pause podcast. It's got my mind better.
We supposed to push each other. We supposed to push each other, man. That's what this about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate the vibe, which I just that's fire, man. Like,
now the young
you already know.
He played drums and he rapped like a maniac, like. Now my man Caliber. I'm keeping it real with you. My man Caliber is arguably the most powerful mutant out of all of us. You know what I'm saying? Caliber is Omega level. All day. When you hear him,
definitely salute that.
Yeah, the young bro right here, he can sample ride, and he played drums like he
Yo.
played Aerosmith.
Nah, that's fire. That's
I
fire.
would respect the percussionist, man, because I
Word.
didn't realize
Love drums, bro.
how much zen goes into percussions that are played. Like each drummer will play it a different way, and they can find a different way to ride the beat, like to ride with the rhythm and shit. And I didn't realize how different it was till I start watching master percussionists on like YouTube. And the dude was like, they were watching it, reacting to someone else playing. They're like, oh, they'd be like all excited about it. And I was like, yo, and he's like, yeah, I would have did it. Yo, what he did was perfect. It was perfect. I probably would have did a little different. And like they even listen to shit they did when they started that they was nasty at, and they be like, oh, I remember doing that.
Yeah. Nah,
that shit is dope for real. That shit is dope. Like,
yeah, nah, I love music, man. I'm just like really musically inclined. Like I started with poetry. My dad is a drummer, so I play the drums, the keyboard. Like I get busy. Like
I like that shit. That shit is dope, man. That shit is dope. That shit is dope. Yeah, most niggas. I figured that most niggas that play the drums and shit learned in the church.
Yeah, still in the church. Like,
yeah, most niggas that play the drums and the piano and shit, all them niggas learn in the church. All them niggas.
Yeah, my granddad was a bishop. He passed away last year, but my granddad
Rest in peace to him.
had his own church and so yo, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But we still just do right by my granddad. He had my granddad was a minister to a pastor to a bishop, all the proper steps, but that a real Christian would take, and he stood on his word. And that's what grounded my family. Like we knew how to be like, yo, we all gonna have our own way. We, of course, I can never say that could be my granddad, but I can say that my granddad paved a good way for his children and his seed. And the seed
Black
after
men.
that, the generation.
Black man, facts.
I'm telling you, it's solid with my it's lit.
Yep. Hey, salute to your grandpops too, because you carrying on his legacy and you honoring him by continuously doing music and shit.
Yep. You gotta make sure your seed. You gotta teach them the drums too.
Yes.
Like you gotta pass that shit down. Like
my daughter's a drummer by accident.
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire.
By accident, my daughter played. Thanks. And then my oldest daughter, she played basketball. I was a basketball player. I got hit by a bus, so I couldn't play ball no more. My knee got kind of messed up. So, but I was playing ball. But my daughter played ball.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I got my oldest daughter playing ball in college now, and then I got my youngest. She's playing the drums. So like
superheroes.
God just be
dope
blessing
shit.
me in little ways like that. Little things like that.
I'm jealous of all y'all, man.
I don't take for granted.
I gotta make one, man. I'm jealous.
Nah, you gonna make one. You gonna make one when it's right for you. You gonna be a good dad too. Like you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I told him it's his time. It's the first time. I told her, I said, bro, you ready, baby? Let's go. Get your wife here. Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm so ready, bro. I'm so ready to have a child
in the
two,
building.
You know what I mean? Like I'm so ready. Like,
it's gonna be.
I look forward to it. I dream of it.
It's gonna be lit.
I know we on the podcast right now, but just to give the energy of how black men truly feel, like I'm so ready.
Ain't nothing better than being a father. Nothing in the world is better than that feeling.
And all three of y'all are amazing fathers, and
nothing better than that feeling.
Jealous because I'm like I gotta have. Not
it's coming to
like
you.
that,
I'm telling you, your time coming.
I want that time like y'all spent. You know what I mean? I watch y'all. I learned. I got multiple good fathers. I got you. I got Jules. I got my man. I got Arsenal. I got a lot of good fathers that I watch y'all be good fathers. I know I'm gonna be. I'm ready for that.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I want that. And then I already know this. I feel like I'm super blessed because my child gonna have crazy Omega mutant uncles.
Oh, you already know. Yep. You already know. Yep.
What is lit?
So cheers to that. Yeah. One time. Black men. This is how black men really feel for any black woman or that's looking at the podcast. This is how
they are queens.
Word.
You must treat them right. You must treat them right.
Right.
Not all. Let's be wise. Let's be wise about our decisions, fellas. Nah, I'm just playing.
Nah, that shit ain't no joke. That shit is real, man. You gotta be wise, man. Choose wisely.
Yes,
Just
sir.
like-
I do
listen,
advise. I do advise. to do that.
on that note, we reaching and witching out, and we got to hang out a little bit behind the scenes, and I want to have a little bit of discussions off of the live stream. So if you gentlemen
sir.
are good, we could start rolling. Okay, we could start wrapping it up. Hold up, we're gonna go out with. We'll do Murray's again. Murray's is one of my favorite songs by Mark Matthew.
Wave Murray's.
And Sean's in this bitch too. I knew that. Like a lot of my favorite songs is when the cousins all do their music all together. The Mark Matthews, Sean Silver, Murray's.
Wave Murray's. First you wanna run the wave Murray's. Wave Murray's. First you wanna run the wave Murray's. Wave Murray's. First you wanna run the wave.
Thank you folks for hanging out with us on another episode of the Hard Pause Podcast. Please go in the links in the description and go and check out some of these folks and the music we're playing. Thank you to Hudson Redwater. Thank you to Quarter Water TV. And I appreciate being able to spend time with my bros. Y'all stay blessed, stay positive, and come back every episode. Later.
You can tell the way that she fondles me, yeah. Ask me if the leave is my sign, I promise I'm defining. You can have a good time with me, yeah. Acting like a Horace on to me, yeah. So you know your body is calling me, yeah. Every sex position perform, we setting up car alarms as if my dick got not start with me, yeah.